Hello everyone, Donut here. Welcome to Crime News. A Pennsylvania school bus driver is facing a slew of charges after driving her bus like a crazy person, flipping all the kids off, telling them to go f themselves, then leaving the school bus at a gas station. Lori Ann Mankos was on her afternoon route when students noticed she was agitated, taking turns too fast and driving in opposite lanes of traffic. When students told her to please pull over, that's when she whipped into a Sunoco parking lot, flipped them all off, gave a gas station attendant the keys, and then walked away. Turns out, believe it or not, she was intoxicated. She was arrested later and charged with reckless driving, DUI, and endangering children. East Deer Township, Pennsylvania. A driver was singing Christmas carols when his passenger started choking him from behind. A state trooper saw the two men on the side of the road and put 25-year-old Clayton Lucas in handcuffs. He wouldn't follow commands, and reports state that the trooper had to sweep the leg. The victim said that the suspect choked him to the point of almost passing out because he wouldn't stop singing Christmas songs. To be honest, it's kind of his own fault. Come on, it's like March. The next story is titled, Cops Pose as Dead Man to Arrest Woman in Fentanyl Death. I read that and I'm honestly sitting here thinking, like, what kind of Weekend at Bernie's shit did they do to arrest this lady? I didn't read the report yet. I'm racking my brain and I'm like, how would they pose as a dead man and arrest her? Trying to think about why they would lay motionless somewhere and why that would attract the woman to come to them. It turns out I'm just stupid. She had sold some heroin laced with fentanyl to someone and they injected it and they died, so they called her posing as that guy saying, hey, bring us some more of that stuff back. I sat here for way too long trying to figure out why they would pose as a corpse. Newark, New Jersey. Approximately 3,200 pounds of fun powder with an estimated street value of $77 million was seized. This is the largest seizure of blow at the Port of New York since 1994. This actually happened on February 28th. They're just now releasing all this information, and I got a feeling that somebody at the old drug HQ is getting old chainsaw treatment. I don't even know how to describe our primary video other than shenanigans. Came across this one on Protected Serve and everything about it is just pure malarkey. I don't know how old it is. I don't know where it is. Let's set the stage. A guy in a red hoodie that says orgasm donor with a fanny pack wheels a suitcase into a convenience store. How long do you think it took those two to come up with that? They're sitting in their studio apartment that smells like patchouli oil, just popping mushrooms and smoking the dank and the munchies kick in, and one of them, it just hits him, the light bulb goes off, and he's like, I have the best idea. I have a flawless plan to get food. I'd respond to this call assuming the clerk was crazy and thinking I'd clear it out without a report. This seems like an overly complicated way to achieve the same results. The more I watch this, the more I want to believe it's one of those French surrealist films from the 20s. Everything about it seems ripped straight out of a fever dream. Sneak 100. So I've watched this video probably 4 dozen times and I just can't figure it out. The suitcase is tiny, so it's got to be a dwarf or a child. But both of those types of people have tiny hands. That is a large man hand. What the fuck is going on here? My conclusion on this investigation is that it's got to be a man with 3 missing limbs. He's got 1 arm. A tri-amputee, as it's known in the professional medical world. That's the only way this is possible unless the guy has a thing like in the Addams Family. Possibly the 1999 film Idle Hands with Seth Green. It could be a demon hand. He just couldn't put the beef jerky in his pocket. Is that too hard? Oh my God, it's Meme Monday on Protect and Serve. Let's review some memes. Supervisor, someone will be at the hospital by 8 to relieve you. You, 8, 8:30, 9:30. It's true. That's a good one. How you and your shift buddy see each other. How the shift sees the two of you. SWAT, when they get a warrant call. Knowing might be half the battle, but the other half is violence. And we're good at violence. When you're eating lunch and see multiple units running code 3 and realize your radio is off. When you get called to a noise complaint at the crappy motel and realize it's tweakers having sex. Zombies banging. I think this one wins, man. Poorly made police memes has been on fire the past few weeks. Criminals, edgy leftists, badge bunnies. Cops. Pro tip for when you get a call when your food just arrived and you have to leave. I've been putting my sunglasses in there like a dipshit. Burglar points gun at me. All right, buddy, just show me where your valuables are and I won't hurt you. Haha, sure thing, dude. Alexa, call the police. Shuffling songs by the police. Roxanne plays as I get shot 16 times. Her, I wish you would just grab me, throw me up against the wall, tear my clothes off, and choke me while you interrupts. Do you have any idea how many fucking felonies that is? My duty weapon after the politicians say police need to look like the community they're serving. Oh my God. It's got a brown paper bag holster. Who made this? Oh no, it's a high point too. Oh no. I finally found it after 15 years. The scroll of truth. The majority of police officers are honest, hardworking people who want to help their communities. Oh, a dad joke. I'm sorry to both of you. Your son set the school on fire. Arson? Yes, your son. How firemen watch their pizzas cook in the oven. Oh, look, a meth lab busted a meth lab. He's so proud. Rookie cops caught on video fighting each other. Well, everyone, that's all I have for you today. What's coming up this week? We have a crazy shooting that was released out of Oregon. I'm not going to put it in this video. I'm trying to get the body camera footage for it right now. It's nutty. You got the police officer and you got the suspect, and they're in the middle of this field after a chase, and they're just popping at each other. Eventually, the suspect goes down. No police were hurt. It's crazy. We're going to go over that one. Hopefully, there's a gear review coming this week. I'm having a little trouble finding a property where someone will let me fill a Glock 48 with a bunch of gi and then shoot it. I'm also working on a video about the most important case laws for police officers. It's going to be done in a way where you're not going to fall asleep or want to shoot yourself in the head sitting in a classroom watching it. Like I said, that's it. I love you guys. I'm going to be at twitch.tv/donutoperator as soon as this video is released. Everyone, please have a fantastic day.